Hello there. Welcome back. Nice to see you here in the starter base. This is where we are going to spend a considerable amount of time gathering resources for all of the projects that we have here coming up in the future. The only problem with it is it just feels desolate and lifeless. I don't like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to fix that up today. We have a couple farms to build so that way we can gather some resources. But first, let's get into a little tour of the starter base. First off, let's start over here. Don't look over there yet. Don't look over there. I want you to look over here. First off, we got our own little command center here. We can smelt, we can armor, we can cartography. I don't really use that much. We can craft. We got our smithing tables here. We got some storage for our adventure gear. I'm actually pretty proud of this one. Looks pretty good. We got our old armor on there. Right here is all the projects we got going on. So it's a considerable amount. I've spent a couple days gathering the resources. I haven't even had time to make myself a bed yet. I've just been sleeping on the couch. We're going to do a considerable amount of building today. Continuing with the tour. Kitchen. This is primarily used for this guy right here. But we do have some storage. We have some extra stuff coming through our item sorter real quick. Right there. And then we have our sink, which also has a crafting table. And it has a little trash can action going on. We'll show you when we get to the basement. And then let's just show you up here real quick. We got the chest monster lining this wall here under the windows so you can't really see it. And we got our item sorting system up here. So this thing sorts 14, 15 different items. And I just use it to clear out the junk in my inventory. Now, here is the basement. In the basement, this is where we are going to be building our super smelter. We're going to be putting that right here. And then we have plans for some other projects here. We'll probably put some sugarcane farms and some bamboo farms down here. Maybe some sea kelp. So that way we can have fuel for our smelter up here. And then here's the trash can. There's the trash can down here. Lava bucket in there. And this just connects to my XP farm that I had underground. Technically, the silverfish will infest the stone bricks, so that might end up bad. I might end up having some termites in the bricks, but it is what it is. Now, I could tell you about all the plans I have, or I could just give you a real quick sneak peek. Okay? That's what everything is basically going to look like when it's done. But like I said, I still got to get the resources because I have used a lot of bricks in this build. Lots and lots and lots of bricks. However, I don't want to take the time to stand here and smelt bricks when I can just simply build my super smelter. I have all the ingredients. The only thing I don't have is gold. So for our first project, we're going to be making a gold farm. I have an area mapped out right here. That is in the old nether wastes. Would any of you two kind sirs care to take a little boat ride? So despite me missing a whole layer of magma blocks up there, this thing's working pretty good. Let me show you what we got going on. Basically, this whole system here is just turning all the gold into gold blocks for us, and we're keeping the rotten flesh, and right here we're deleting the rest, and we're going to use it to make some lava. Why not? I had an extra cauldron in my bag. We'll have enough gold rails in no time. Looking great. I'm really happy with this. I'm very, very happy. If you want to learn how to build this big, bad, yet compact mamma jamma, I will leave a link to my tutorial video in the description for you. I have to admit, this is way better than Bedrock. Being able to do this, that's way better. Oh my jeez. We're gonna have to do something about this. Maybe we'll work on this one first. So that way I can put a crafter in here. Oh, I'm extremely pleased with this build. Check out the way this thing came out. Does that not look awesome? Tell you what, looks way better than just having an iron farm sitting in there. We got us a little propane tank on the side, looking all industrial. We got us a little dumpster over here. And in the future, we will take a day and we will do interiors. But for now, this is what she's going to stay like. And that is because we still have so much left to do with building up the actual town yet. Look at these poor devils. I want to see them out roaming around the countryside. That sure would bring a lot more life to this place. So let's get some sleep, and we'll hit it hard tomorrow. Now everything looks good. Everything looks the way we like it. Here it is, the view from the bridge. Nice little town starting out. And then get the view of this house from the front, because you only seen it from the back. It's a much more interesting house from this side. Just wanted to put that out there. Still feels empty, though. Still feels pretty empty. We definitely need to do some paths coming through. Check this out. Let me know if y'all think this is cool, right? Like, in the city, you got subways, right? And Nether Portal, that's kind of like a subway. That takes us to places faster. So let me know if you're, like, feeling this type of vibe. Because I like it. It's just something I winged up on the fly. Just something I thought of. Just let me know. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty cool. But as soon as we get some paths in here, get this thing all pathed up real good, maybe we'll do some trees. And then this area up here is nice and bare. I'm sure you've seen that already, but that's because we're going to continue our little town up there. I don't know, like I said, I'm not really a path and outdoors. You calm down, sir. You calm it right down. You ain't getting none of my carrots. You better calm yourself. Like I was saying, I'm not much of a, path and like building trees and landscaping guy. I'm not much of that. I haven't done too much of that building stuff yet. I think that looks pretty decent, right? Got a little path coming over here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. That's actually looking really good. We'll do like a big tree up here. I was gonna do a house up here, but if you're walking on this side of the bridge, if I do a house, it'll just basically obstruct your view of everything that's going on over here that we built. So I don't really want to obstruct this view too much. Might do some like a tree right in here. We might do like another layer of dirt, I'm imagining maybe. Another layer of dirt and then a cool little tree on the top, man. That would be cool for right here, like at this time of the day. You'd be in the shade under the tree, by the subway, by the village, by the whatever this is house. Yeah, dude, you look legit. Oh yeah, yeah. That looks really good from up here. That looks really, really good. That kind of glues everything together real nice. So I still have a little bit of spawn proofing to do for the villagers. Like I got to fill in this hole so they don't sink to the bottom. And I'm thinking about just throwing some fences out here around where the torches are. Because out here the mobs still spawn. So I'm thinking about just throwing maybe some fences up. Try to deter the mobs. Every now and again I get a zombie walking into the village. So that's just something to keep an eye out. And my windows, my bamboo windows, the zombies can just jump right through them. I found that out recently. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to wrap up the spawn proofing real quick, and we're going to let these guys loose and make this a real village. But first, this week's side quests. We need these here sponges for an upcoming project. And I never got to break into a monument this way, which was actually really cool. Goes by without incident. These guys are chumps. Then also I gather a bunch of podzol because I need to make a slime farm because I need ridiculous amount of slime blocks for the World Eater project coming up. I severely underestimated the amount of mushrooms I needed and I had to use redstone torches, but it works pretty good. To anyone that is still watching this right now, I haven't uploaded a Minecraft video in a year, and it's because of this tree. Not really because of this tree, but this tree is the catalyst for all the reasons that I stopped making videos. This tree is basically the straw that broke the camel's back. This is my first YouTube channel that I've ever done, so my inexperience mixed with, you know, my ignorance of how YouTube works and things like that led to a lot of my frustrations. And I was very stressed out. And Minecraft's a game I've already been playing for 10, 12,000 hours on Bedrock. Not so much on Java, but many hours on Bedrock. And when I failed to build this tree, and the combination of, you know, frustrations on starting the new YouTube channel and everything like that, well, it just all blew up and I haven't made a Minecraft video in a year. And I just got so frustrated. Working on my other channel, though, I've learned a lot of new things. I've learned a lot of things about YouTube. So that's why we're just going to jump in and finish this video today. It's literally been sitting in my video editor for 13 months. I've been just stewing it over in my brain over and over and just kind of just kept putting it on the back burner. And then before you know it, it's 13 months later, 14 months later, you know. So hopefully I can do a little better with my content here on this channel. It is technically a second channel now. We're just going to kind of have fun with it. And this tree does suck, though. Like, don't even front on me. This tree is terrible. And I told you earlier in the video, I'm not the tree guy. I'm not the landscaping guy. But I mean, probably like a 4-year-old could build a better tree than that. But I'm off of it. It's no big deal. It's just a tree. I'll go through. I'll fix it. I'll make it pretty. It's just going to take me some more time and practice. That's really what it all boils down to. I just got to practice. I just got to get better at the game. Doesn't matter how long you've been playing the game. You can always get better. All right. I don't know how often I can do videos on this channel because I've been working on my Apex channel a lot, trying to grow that one. But now that I know a few things, I think I can bounce back and forth and do a video over here every once in a while. I don't know. I never found anything that hits for Minecraft content, but we'll figure it out. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, if you did watch the whole way through, you're a G. You're a goat. I love you guys. Don't even hit any buttons. I might see you later. I might not. Peace.